I know, I thought he was interesting because he was like a guy who didn't like feeling things for the first time, and I thought it was kind of cool because if you're an angel, you don't have any of those sense mechanisms. So that's kind of an interesting, whatever. I'm kidding. That's a very good question. I would opt for Lucifer was having fun out of the cage, right? He was just busting one out because it's been a long time. I mean, when was the last time Lucifer busted one out, I wonder? You guys know? You guys would know. In the fan fiction, tell me. Who is Lucifer busting one out with in the fan fiction?
Sam.
With Sam. I got in trouble for implying that at one con. Huh? That's a lot of time in the cage. You need love. Anyway, even Lucifer needs love. Did that answer your question?
Yes.
Thank you. You guys are so creative. Join the hunt. Hey, how are you?
My name is Jenna.
Hey, Jenna.
I have a question for either Mark or Lucy, whoever you would prefer to answer as.
Uh-oh, okay.
So, obviously we all know, season 15, we were fighting Chuck. Lucy never got a chance to say he was right. Would you like to do that now?
About Dad being a douchebag?
Yes. I love your cameos, by the way, it's hilarious.
Thank you. I make no distinction between Mark Pellegrino and Lucifer. This guy's nuts. Yeah, Dad's a douchebag. I mean, finally the world knows it, but that's not going to change anything. You can't change a malignant narcissist's point of view about himself, right? I mean, when he comes out here, I'll tell him he's a douchebag to his face, and he'll be like, whatever. I look cool in my San Francisco hat and my glasses, and that's all I care about, and I play the guitar and I sing. He won't care.
If Lucifer had been able to stick around, though, instead of what ended up happening,
Oh, he's around.
would he have stayed on Chuck's side, or is he just playing that angle?
He's playing the angle,
Always.
always.
Yes.
I should say, I'm playing the angle, always playing the angle. Pop, you know, because Pop doesn't care.
Yeah.
Right,
They're not
so-
going back to him.
So what you have to do is get one over on him, and you get your own victory that way. So I was playing the angle. Thank you.
Nice, thank you.
Thanks. What's up?
What's up?
Hey,
My name is Bree.
hey, Bree.
Hi. I was curious, what, if at all, a part of you felt sympathetic for Lucifer's character, and if so, which scene might that have been?
I felt sympathetic for Lucifer's character all through the piece, through all of his iterations, because I feel like he got a raw deal, you know, and a lot of the things Lucifer says are, you know, exaggerated and big, but they're also exaggerations of the truth. He did get the raw end of the deal. He was a rebel for the right reasons. He did get kicked out for the wrong reasons, and people are against him for the wrong reasons, and history sees him in the wrong way. I do feel that. In actual reality, does that make me a Satanist? No, I do think that. Like, if you think about the story of Adam and Eve and Lucifer's, Satan's place in that, he gave us free will and reason and made us human, and you know, has been condemned for that, for the things that make us what we are. I think that's a terrible mark on history that they look at Lucifer that way. So I always felt sympathy for him. I always wanted him to win, and I wanted him to have a redemption arc that never happened. Oh well. You know, thanks, Bree. Yeah. Did you want Lucifer to have a redemption arc? Yeah. I thought, you know, having a kid sometimes makes a boy a man, and I wanted Jack to be an influence on him that made him better. Did you want that? Yeah. I wanted that, right? Huh? What? Somebody say something? That's just the voice in my head. Yes.
What's up? I'm Alex.
Hey, man.
And so, saying he didn't have a baby, I was wondering, what car do you think Lucifer would be driving if he had to tool around in one?
He wouldn't tool around in a car. It would be a Harley, probably. Custom Harley. Come on, baby. With assless chaps. You're like, I can't unsee that now. Yeah, Harley.
Yeah, this is it. We can do that.
Yeah, right on. With a suicide shifter. What's up?
Well, hello, my name is Tracy.
Hey Tracy, and you have the answer? No, you have the answer. Okay.
So I was wondering, one of my favorite gifts to text my friends is from Lucifer tormenting Sam of Lord, pay attention to me.
Yeah.
Do you ever text any gifts of yourself from any of your roles?
No. What? Wouldn't you think I was like conceited or something if I did that?
I know Jared and Jensen do. So.
They do? Can I tell you a secret?
Please.
Jared is a weak. Bald is a billiard ball.
Goes with the prosthetics.
Bald is a billiard ball. Did you guys ever watch wrestling back in the day? Remember Mean Gene Okerlund? Same hairline. I'm joking. That's gonna come back.
Going on Twitter, right? Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Would you think I was weird and conceited if I tweeted memes of myself? I'm already in enough trouble with social media. Don't get me in complete hot water. What's up?
Hi.
Hey.
I was wondering what originally drew you to Supernatural. Why did you want to be on it?
What drew me?
Yeah.
It was a job. No, that's true. That's true. You know, work and acting sometimes can be few and far between, and you need to take jobs. And actually, this one was cool because I didn't have to read for it. Normally, I have to go through a hellish process of auditioning over and over for something. And if it's a series regular, then you have to audition over and over, and then go to the studio, and then go to network, and it's kind of a crazy scenario. And this they offered to me, so that scares me a little bit. You know, like they see something in you that, oh, he's Lucifer, let's get him. The devil, Pellegrino. Yeah, he gives me the creeps. Get him quick. So then once you're playing the part, then that becomes recurring, and then you bleed over into something else. You miss all the other horrible steps of the process. So that's really nice. But originally I took it because, it's the devil, you playing the devil, and it's a job, and it lets me put, bread and onions on the table for another week.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You were great.
Oh, you're very kind, thank you. You are too. What's up? All right, give us the answer. First, what's your name?
I'm Victoria.
Hey, Victoria.
And basically, this is my theory. Because Nick didn't die when Lucifer died, there was no vessel, no body for him to be
That's
sent
really
to.
brilliant.
He wasn't sent to anything to be empty, so it's just a skeleton, just his essence, just his form. Just a faceless black skeleton.
Well, that's sort of what I said, but not as good. Did you hear all that? That was a better version of what I said. So what she said. Thank you, Victoria. Wow, yeah, that's right. There is no vessel without Nick. What's up?
Hi.
Hey.
I'm Rory. So first, I'm so happy you're here. I love you, and I've been telling everyone I've encountered like the past week that I was going to meet Satan this weekend. So everyone thinks I'm crazy.
Even your priest?
But everyone thinks I'm insane, but that's okay. But I wanted to ask you about your experience on this sort of Lethal Weapon 3, because
Okay.
I was watching it the other day with my mom, and then I saw you on screen, and I screamed, and yeah.
You screamed in terror and horror, or like?
Satan.
Okay. Satan is now robbing the bank! That's so in character. I actually had a good time on Lethal Weapon 3, because they have a good time. They do gag reels that they play at the premieres, and Mel and Danny would have a good time playing their parts. And Mel was really nice to me, right? This is, of course, before he had his major meltdown. I don't know what's going on with him now, but at the time, it's like we started talking Shakespeare, and he's like, hey, let's get a cappuccino. And by that, I thought he meant, let's go to the craft service table and make it. But he's like, come into his trailer, and he makes a cappuccino for me. We're talking about Shakespeare and his version of Hamlet for like an hour, which I thought was great. And that's where I met the Gracies, because Jorge and Gracie was the stunt coordinator on that. And I'm like, what the hell are these guys doing? Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, if you guys don't know Gracie, the name Gracie. And it's like these were the first guys to come to America with Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, and the stuff they were doing in the fight scenes was like crazy. I want to know what that is, and so that's what got me interested in BJJ.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I had I got to do a fight scene with Mel that lasted like 30 minutes, so that was fun, right? Yeah, thank you. Yeah, and Dick Donner directed that, who directed The Omen. Did you guys like that movie?
Yeah.
The original Omen, 76. Creepy, right? Yeah, Dick Donner. He was a funny guy. Hey, you look very familiar.
I teleported.
Yes, you did. Did you like the Tomorrow People? Don't say no. Don't say I didn't see it.
I honestly did, and
Oh, good.
Jed was one of my favorites. I might be biased,
Thank you.
but especially the one scene that you got to break back in.
Yeah,
That was probably the best scene of the series.
until I lost my powers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I meant the first one when you
Oh.
didn't have them.
Oh, okay.
When you tried to break in and destroy the machine.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Copy that.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
You're good.
So it's kind of relevant now, and again, understanding that you and Lucy are the same person.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask you how you identify with a quote you said on the show. I'm more going to remind you it is still at your disposal. So it's Lucy talking to Cass,
Yeah.
but it's the truths I say hurt because they're hard to swallow. So people call them lies.
Ooh, that's a beautiful thought. That's true.
And I know there's no need to ask you if you identify with that.
I do.
I just want to remind you, you said it and it's still around.
Yes, it is. I love that. I love that quote. I'm going to steal it. I'm going to use it often.
As far as we're concerned, it's yours.
Thank you. It is mine. I possess it. Thank you so much. Hi.
Hi, my name is Sam.
Hey, Sam.
I just wanted to know, besides Lucifer, who is your favorite villain and who is your least favorite hero of the show?
Of the show. Of the show. I know I've answered this question in the past, and now I can't remember how I answered it. I'm wondering if that means my tastes have shifted. I mean, I think my favorite character overall is Dee. Is that weird?
Me too.
Because I mean, especially since it's 6 hours of makeup every day. You gotta think of that too. It's like, wow, it looks so real. And so I'm partly impressed because it looks so awesome. Like the makeup is like, I can't even, there's no, and I would do that on the set sometimes, you know, like when I'm doing a scene with them, like, there's no, I can't even see where that mask is on. Yeah, Dean's my favorite, and I did an online quiz, which supernatural character you, and it said that I was Dean. Which I found ironic and fun. Villain, God, that's a tough one. There's a lot of cool villains. Metatron, maybe? Everyone's like, fuck that. Why? Because it's Booger? I sort of liked it for some reason. Who's your favorite besides me?
Besides you, probably either Crowley
No!
or
Who else?
Rowena.
Oh, Rowena. I mean, but they both didn't become, they're both not villains after a while.
I mean,
They were on the good guy's side.
in the beginning though, Rowena was pretty ruthless,
Yeah.
so I feel like...
And you like her ruthless.
Yeah.
So you liked her less when she got in league with the boys.
I liked it, but I enjoyed the idea of having a villain with no redemption arc.
Really?
I feel like a villain sometimes
Wow.
should just stay a villain.
You are merciless. Are you a writer?
I write sometimes.
Fan fiction?
Pretty much.
Anything with Lucifer in it?
No, but who knows? In the future, maybe.
Okay, cool. All right, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Rowena. Yeah, Rowena. Asmodeus? Or Asmodeus? I don't know. I don't know if I could get behind a villain who sounds like an antacid. I have an upset stomach, can you give me the Asmodeus? Asmodeus. I'm kidding. I love him too. I had a great time with him. He was fun. And he's a very good artist. Have you seen his work? And he's a very good painter. What's that?
Hi, how are you? This is my first convention, and I'm sorry, I'm a little bit nervous, but this is actually not a question, or more of a thing for asking.
Yes.
My husband, when he found out that I signed up to come here, his very first thing was, is Lucifer going to be there? Is Lucifer going to be there? And he has no idea that I'm asking you to do this. Can you just say hello to my husband David for me, because he's your biggest fan.
Sure, sure. Bring that over here closer so I can say hi. Hey, David. What's up, baby? You and me going out on the town. Lucy and Davey sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. We're gonna hit it, man. You and me. Come on. Thank you. I feel better. You guys ever make me feel better? That's what this family thing is all about, isn't it? You feel a little existential angst. What do? I think I'm going to watch a little Supernatural. Yeah, that's what it feels like to be alive and happy. What's up?
Hello, I have my friend Sylvia. She has a two-part question.
Okay.
So the question is, what did you like most about playing Lucifer, and if this character changed your life or your way of thinking or acting?
So what did I like most? I like no boundaries. Right? I like being able to do anything you want with no consequences whatsoever. Now there were consequences, of course. Lucifer always came up on the wrong side of everything. But it didn't feel like it. And I like that. And in some ways, Lucifer is like eternally optimistic, always thinking that the plans are going to work. When you as an audience are like, nah, it's not, Lucy, don't go down that path, it ain't going to work. But he's doing it. And you got to love that kind of blind optimism. And belief in himself. I sort of like that. And has it changed the way I look at things? I mean, in some senses it's solidified some things a little bit more, right? Sometimes the interesting good guys get on the wrong side of history, or history puts them on the wrong side, even though they may be on the right side. And it takes a long time for us to understand that. So, I think Lucifer's redemption is coming down the road. All the religious people are like, holy shit, this guy is satanic.
Thank you.
Yes, thanks. It's a show, it's not serious. This guy's taking it seriously. What's up?
Hey, Thomas.
Hey, man.
What type of music do you like, and do you play any instruments?
I like all kinds of music, but I like rock and roll, mostly classic rock. I mean, so the vibe in Supernatural is very much my vibe. Like sometimes my wife is like, can we listen to music that comes after 1970, please? But I end up liking, I like classical punk, jazz, if it's good, I like it. And I did play the guitar for a while, but I stopped and I shouldn't have. And I might take it up again, just to keep my brain active. Because when you get older, you gotta keep your brain active. You gotta figure out ways to keep it firing synapses. Otherwise, if you don't use it, you lose it. That's what you have to look forward to, my friend. It's true.
Bass player, you only have to play one note.
Oh yeah? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, no, that's not true. I've seen some bass players that have those 6-string basses and they're jamming.
Oh no, yeah, it's like with rock and roll and stuff like that.
Oh, just one thing.
That's most of it. But yeah, there's insane people out there who do. I've seen like 20-string basses.
20?
Yeah, there's some guys who do custom basses, 20, 40.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So you play the bass?
They do.
You should get up here one day and jam with the boys.
Wanted to.
They're good, aren't they?
Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah, they're good. I love that. Thank you so much. You too. I hear the boys back there. My dad. What's up?
Hi, my name is Skylar.
Is my dad behind me? Just act like you don't see him. Act like you don't see him.
Everybody sees me.
Don't look at him, don't look at him. Can I sing this out loud?
More importantly, I see everybody. including you, son.
That's so creepy. Wait a minute, I have to let her ask a
Yes,
question,
please.
because she was asking.
Please.